The serve is the most important shot in tennis, especially if you have a great serve and your opponent has trouble returning it. This will put tremendous amount of pressure on your opponent. Now, of course, there are many different styles of serve. Some players keep their feet just spread apart, bend and hit. But there are some other players that step in, put their feet together and push off. I'm more biased to the stepping in motion because it just lends me to have more of a forward movement towards the net, more of a natural movement. Now let me go step by step. The grip that I use is a continental grip. Okay? This is going to allow me to hit through the ball with either spin or flat. If I use an Eastern grip, which many times beginner players use, they're only able to hit a flat serve. But with a continental grip, I can hit the topspin serve, the slice serve, and even the flat serve. And also with this grip, you have to understand the pronation that's involved in the wrist, in the forearm. See that? It's almost as if I'm gonna hammer a nail, pretend like this racket is a hammer a nail to a wall, but actually right before you're about to make contact with the ball, the racket pronates. This pronation gives you tremendous amount of snap and power. Okay, so I have the continental grip, and on the left hand, the way I like to hold the ball is as if my fingers are like feels like it's like a cup. Now, I don't grab the ball. This way is okay, but I prefer this way. So as you notice, I'm pushing the ball up. I'm not throwing it, but I'm pushing it. I have my arms straight, and I'm pushing the ball for an accurate toss. And this is the most important part of the serve. If you cannot throw or toss the ball straight, you're not going to be able to serve properly. So again, arm is very straight. Notice how straight the ball goes up, and I'm not throwing it. I have my arm very straight. So getting ready for the serve, I have my left hand and the ball at the throat so that I can also hold the racket so that I can relax my right hand. Holding the left hand at the throat, I have my weight shifted forward. And as I prepare, I bring back my racket and notice the weight movement from the front foot to the back foot. And this motion helps me bring my racket up. Notice as I bring my racket up, my left arm, the tossing arm, goes straight up as well. Okay, so almost as if I have wings and I'm flying this way. And I'm not pulling my racket up this way. A lot of times, beginning players go up the same way, but notice how close the racket is to the ball. You're not going to have enough momentum to go through the ball properly. So you want to go opposite direction, toss the ball, and then I'm going to move forward. Like I said, you don't have to move forward. You can just bend your knees from there and hit. But I like to move forward, push off, and then as I push off, this is where you get a lot of the power too. The shoulder rotates, and as the shoulder rotates, the racket drops. And as the racket drops, it makes the racket spring forward. This motion, just like a baseball pitcher, shoulder rotates, racket drops. That movement allows for the racket to naturally go through the ball. So again here, and also notice this is like the locking position, the coiling position. I coil, I gather all my energy, and I push off my legs, and then I rotate my shoulder, and also pronating my wrist to the contact, and then the follow through, and I come back around. Okay, so again, one more time. Racket ready, weight shifted back, moving forward, keeping my chin up, hit through the ball, and I land with my left foot. And as I land with my left foot, also my right leg kicks up. This right leg kicking up is very important because notice how it moves the same way as the right arm. This helps keep balance and also helps me accelerate through the shot.